Ladies and gentlemen, I can only agree. This screen is groundbreaking, an entirely new and intuitive way to interact with technology. It fully lives up to where we're headed at Mercedes-Benz, creating technology that is aesthetically beautiful, innovative, and supportive to us humans. Consequently, it will make its premiere later this year in our brand new and top-of-the-line electric luxury sedan. The new EQS, a car that will boast an all-electric range of about 700 kilometers, which will provide passengers with lots of uninterrupted time to enjoy its beauty and its brains. I can't wait to see these two game changers come together in one vehicle for our customers. Welcome to our very first world premiere in 2021, and a happy belated new year from Mercedes-Benz. At Mercedes, we will do what's in our power to make 2021 an outstanding year. We are going to show you a screen that is unlike anything you've seen before. In fact, we're so proud, or not all too modest engineers, call it the MBUX Hyperscreen. The MBUX Hyperscreen is the center of attention, the center of control, and of course, the center of entertainment. And it is the biggest screen ever mounted in a series-built Mercedes. You don't search for functions. They will find you. The screen appears lightweight, almost floating in the center of the car. That said, we thought we'd take it to where it belongs. Ready? Welcome to zero gravity.
And welcome. Allow me to introduce the Hyperscreen. To me, it's a milestone in the merging of analog and digital design. This is a jewel of the interior and a true work of art. 3 separate screens beneath one gently curved glass surface. It looks and feels like a single entity. This is the futuristic design of the pure EV mode, and its different interpretation of displaying key functionalities like boosting, recuperation, or G-force. We call the G-force element the EQ pack, or flying saucer. And key information is easy to understand and nice to look at. For me, the Hyperscreen's clear, minimalist design and strong anchor points make it intuitive and straightforward to use. Now let's have a look at what's inside.
Hello everyone. The MBUX Hyperscreen reinvents how we interact with the car. It's stunning on the outside, super intelligent on the inside. It's the nerve center that connects everyone in the car with the world inside and outside. What you see behind is what makes this new level of user interaction so special. Our goal was to create a UI that gives our customer direct, intelligent access to all the functions they need in any given situation. In other words, customer-centric user interface. It was important for us to create an interface that shall not add distraction or complexity. The result is the next level of fully intuitive user experience. have a look. Going on in there, right? The Hyperscreen offers amazing functionality. You have apps, vehicle functions, navigation, climate control, and entertainment. The list goes on. We call it zero-layer principle. It brings all the apps and functions into the fluid, proactive user interface. You can activate the functions you need from one screen. The all-important navigation map is always visible in the center. Beneath it, there are controls for the phone, entertainment, or the features that suits the specific situation. The system knows what you want and need. And you know what? That's why the zero layer is based on emotional intelligence. The system learns with AI and adds more individual functions on the top as it's required, or places them in the background if they are not being used. In this zero layer of Hyperscreen, MBUX also uses AI to process data sets such as position, temperature, and time. Its intelligence also assists you with route planning and charging to help you get most out of your electric mobility experience. Lots of innovation is focused very much on the driver. But MBUX has something more for everyone in the car. There are innovations for all passengers, but especially for the one in the front, because the front seat passenger has their own screen incorporated into the Hyperscreen. We call it co-driver display. The content of this screen does not interfere with any other driver's actions, and they can also see all the relevant vehicle information. And there is even more in store for passengers. There are entertainment services with market-specific features. At the front seat of the passenger can share content with anyone else in the car. In some markets, it's even possible to watch the TV. On one side of the passenger car, passenger can see and watch the videos while traveling by using the Bluetooth headphones, while on the other side, intelligent camera-based locking concept prevents the driver from looking at the passenger display to avoid distraction. And before you feel too sorry for the driver, they get a pretty attractive view too, albeit less distracting. It has an exclusive EQ design and the same easy-to-use interface as it was introduced with the S-Class and together with the full augmented reality. So just to round it off, the Hyperscreen is the natural progression of the MBUX, taking it to the next level of sophistication and ease of use. The principle of the zero layer is a completely new and super intelligent way of achieving seamless human-machine interaction. And the innovative use cases enhance the EQ experience for the driver and all the passengers. This is customer centricity and digital thinking of 2021.
Hi, my name is Felix, and welcome to California. Right now, I'm going to this closed airstrip just outside of Los Angeles to meet up with the designers and some of the technicians behind the Vision EQS. This is a vision on how electric luxury driving might be in the future. Should we get it out in the sun? I have 1,000 questions.
Hey, welcome.
Wagner, can't think of anyone I'd rather have a test drive with than you.
Good to see you. Welcome in my new car.
It's an amazing car. Is it still a car?
It is a car, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, this is a futuristic car, but it's still a car.
So this is the top of the range for the EQ brand, right?
Yes, and for Mercedes, I think it's a very special moment that Mercedes makes that step towards electrification and first time builds an all-new purpose platform. And of course, where do we start in our home field, the S-Class? So I think, yeah, it's a very important moment for the company.
So what is it? Is it a coupe? Is it a sedan? Is it a limo? Or is it something else?
Well, I think it takes advantage of all different kinds of proportions. Of course, it's a limousine, but it looks very sporty like a coupe. You have these fast lines that make it very sporty looking. The fast lines also help to reduce the visual weight as we sit a little higher due to the battery pack.
Yeah.
And that car still looks low and sleek. And then with this cab forward proportion, you almost feel like we're sitting in a helicopter, right?
True. That steering wheel. I keep on looking at it.
Yeah, this is pretty futuristic too, yeah. So we will see later when we drive.
Yeah, but please tell me it's gonna make it one day to a production model.
Okay, one day.
Please, please. It's amazing.
So this is cool. You see now these illuminated strips. All this is basically a virtual IP with projection.
So the traditional dashboard is completely gone, and everything you need to know is projected onto this white surface.
Yeah, the whole front grille is a screen, and we are actually having holographic headlamps too. You know, our motto along Central Purity philosophy is, if we like it, we take a line off. If you still like it, take another line off. That applies to an exterior, but also it applies to a user interaction system where, depending on the context, you just get the information you need. We want electric to be sexy, to be exciting. And of course, we are a luxury brand. And in fact, we want to make it the most loved luxury brand.
But is this going to replace the S-Class?
No, it will be additional to that.
Okay.
We wanted to create something to extend our portfolio, to attract to new customers, of course, as well as existing customers. It's an addition in the lineup, a perfect addition next to each other.
How far from the production car are we in this one?
We are not very far from the production car, inside out. The interior is something you will see very soon in the production. And the exterior is also close to the final production car. So it's not that far out there. It's we call it vision, but a lot of that vision will become reality.
Have you driven it before?
No, first time.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, that's why
I
you're
always
smiling.
take the first ride with you, right?
Yes. Should we go for a spin?
Yeah, let's do that.
You actually sit pretty well. You can see everything,
Yeah.
and because it seems so low when you're outside, and you can actually wow.
Try to do every car like a design sketch, like the designers over-exaggerate a car. That proportion is really so much different to everything else you know from that planet. It looks almost like a UFO here on the street.
And the one bow, is that line going
Yeah,
all
this
the
is
way.
one bow. We put that chrome here to put some emphasis on that. That helps actually to make the vehicle look very low. And the cab forward proportion makes it futuristic. And we blended the whole entire greenhouse into the body. See, all this is seamless here. All this blends seamlessly into the body. So we kind of melted greenhouse and
What do you
and
mean by
body together.
greenhouse?
Greenhouse is the glass house. Here the cabin.
Okay,
The cab and this is the body. So we call that greenhouse, yeah.
all right. And
So-
no B-pillar.
No B-pillar. Again, we wanted to combine the sportiness of a coupe with the roominess of a limousine. And actually the footprint is so much better. This car has, even though it's as long as a short S-Class, it has the interior space of a long S-Class.
So with the new platform, the weight balance of the car is going to be a lot better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you have all the weight and the bottom. This is why the handle actually very sporty.
And it
It's
does.
pretty cool. It does.
yeah. So, and we have to talk about these as well, because
Yeah,
that's
this
something
is-
people notice.
This is mirror cam, so we have a cam in there. You can project it onto the digital IP. Instead of mirrors, we have a display of the rear view, and also, of course, aerodynamic creates a lot of efficiency here.
Sure. Sustainability, luxury, sustainable luxury.
Sustainable luxury, sustainable modern luxury. That's what the company stands for.
And the sustainable parts in this car?
Of course, the overall shape, it's efficient, it's electric. Inside, we will see a lot of recycled materials. Our vision is that we eventually create the 100% fully recyclable car. Whatever you do, I think reduction is beautiful. To bring it down to the essence, whether it's an exterior, whether it's details, whether it's an operating system, this car is all about reduction, but in a beautiful, sexy way.
You did well.
Thank you. Always
Thanks
a
for the
pleasure.
ride.
Yeah, the ride was awesome, yeah. Should we take it for another
Yeah,
spin?
yeah.
Let's do that. We go again, guys.
Action car. This is 103, take 2, marker.
Well, everyone, I'm here with Christophe, who is the chief engineer for the brand new EQS. And this is the car, Christophe.
Yes, it is.
Now we're standing next to the Vision EQS. This is a future Vision, so it's not actually totally the same car, right?
No, it's not totally the same car, but this was the model for us to work to it. And we were trying to put as much as we can from this vision into reality, whatever is technically possible.
For how long have you been driving this?
Well, actually, I mean, we're driving it since last summer already, so I'm sure you saw the spy pics out there all over the
Oh,
place. And here in California, we started off Monday, and we basically put at least, I think, 3,000 miles on it till last Thursday. So we've been a little bit busy here.
So you're actually one of the people in the world who've been putting most kilometers into this car.
Yes,
Okay.
that's what we do at Mercedes. We don't want to have the customer test our quality, we do it up front.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on it? How does it drive?
We are hitting our targets, which is very good. It's noise-wise great. The drivability, it feels like an S-Class, like a high luxury sedan. The comfort inside is perfect, roominess, so we're all excited.
Speed, Christophe, how fast is it?
It can go fast. I mean, but it has also the advantage of cruising down the US 1, so you can have both. You can have, as you're used from Mercedes, you can have everything. You can have dynamics, and you can have comfort and cruising.
Okay, and how far from production are we?
Well, we're talking about 2 more years probably.
Is it true, Christophe, that no one outside of Mercedes-Benz has ever been inside this car?
Yes, it is true.
The chances of me actually getting into it and having a go?
If you like, we can go for a ride.
If I like, I like.
You like?
Yes.
Go in there. You ready for it?
Well, of course, I cannot take you on this ride in the inside, but I'll tell you afterwards. Christophe, that was...
Like it?
Yes, I do really like it. It was an experience of a lifetime, man.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's good to see you.
Yeah, you did a really good job.
See you.
See
Thank
you. what an amazing experience. You know, as a car guy, to have had a day like this, being able to ask all the stupid questions you want to and get all these amazing answers. I've learned so much today, and you know, all of you, this is the future, no doubt about it. And if you ask me, we're all in for a treat. This is just amazing.
As you can see, we're doing all we can to make 2021 awesome and exciting. Thank you very much.